everybody, Kim, Chad, and Gus here.
We have been moved to address what literally, and I mean that literally, is a nightmare and a plague upon some of the most talented people we have in our
actors and musicians.
Who are suddenly coming down with some of the most virulent, horrific, rare diseases.
Yeah, I mean, some of the ones you haven't seen for a while, or maybe you've heard about this, but like Bruce Willis, I mean, talented actor.
Very talented. One of my favorite actors of all time.
And he has frontal temporal lobe dementia, which means he's done acting. His families, his daughters have said how his dementia is just growing. And, you know, we all love him. We root for him.
The man that made the greatest Christmas movie of all times.
That's not a Christmas... Sorry, Bruce, but that's not a Christmas movie.
It's so
I
Christmas
will
movie.
fight that is not a Christmas movie.
Let's not go there. I think it is. Because it's not Christmas till you see Hans Gruber falling.
Not a Christmas movie. Just because it takes place during Christmas time doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Doesn't.
Bruce, you'll be missed. You're a phenomenal actor who's given us many, many things. Even way back when you had hair and were in Moonlight. Loved you then.
Love you in Expendables. The Expendables movies you were in. Fantastic.
Brad Pitt.
Another fantastic actor. I mean, okay, 12 Monkeys. He was so awesome in 12 Monkeys.
Oh yeah, and things from like
Meet Joe Black.
He was really able to get into the non-traditional characters.
Mm-hmm.
You got to admit, Brad Pitt was amazing in Deadpool 2. He was amazing in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, and he's done acting. He's retired. Face blindness, which means he can't recognize faces. He can't really focus in on them.
Who has ever heard of face blindness before? Did that come out of nowhere? Did the devil create that just to piss off Brad Pitt? You know what, Brad? I'm going to screw with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I've created face blindness.
He is so talented as an actor.
Really is. And he, like Kim said, 12 Monkeys to Fight Club to, he has done some really in-depth characters.
Mm-hmm.
Face blindness, a disease solely to make an actor perform badly. That's too much of a coincidence.
Right. And Michael J. Fox.
Bless his heart.
Has been such a talented actor, from Family Ties to, what is the horror movie you really like?
The Frighteners.
Yeah, The Frighteners.
You started really seeing it in The Frighteners. When he would, the way he moved, and he would cover things, and you started seeing it then. But yeah, that was a brilliant movie.
Doc Hollywood. He was fantastic in Doc Hollywood. His Parkinson's disease has just... I mean, every once in a while you'll see him here and there, but he really struggles to just live everyday life.
And what a struggle. What a nightmarish struggle that he must go through. And you hope that we can see him on the screen doing things that are
worthy of his talent.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Parkinson's is robbing us of him. Yeah. Get down, Gus, you bone.
And Jack Nicholson, he's pretty much retired from acting because of his dementia. Now, I realize dementia is not a rare thing. A lot of people, as they get older, they struggle with dementia. But he can't act anymore. I mean, he's such a great actor, from The Shining to
Anger management.
what was the movie Witches of Eastwick?
Witches of Eastwick. The Wolf. 100 movies of acting perfection. Mm-hmm. Gone. And we'll never see another one.
And when he played the Joker, oh, he was so great as the Joker.
He really brought out the Joker. Now everybody we're not going to get into that argument. He did a good Joker. He did a good classic Joker. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna.
There's a multiverse of Jokers, and a multiverse of Batman. He was the classic Joker. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Now, say what you want to about Justin Bieber. He was either created or created a genre of music.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his music.
Yeah, not a big fan.
My
But
youngest daughter loved Justin Bieber. She would say she was a believer.
But he put in a lot of hard work in his career, really created something. What did he get? What is it this time?
Ramsay Hunt syndrome.
Or suddenly his eyeball goes.
Yeah,
Did you see that video? Oh,
It's facial paralysis. Almost like somebody who has Bell's palsy, where they get facial paralysis. He has Ramsay Hunt syndrome, which causes his facial paralysis. And if you've seen him on anything recently, you've seen the paralysis, and it's really scary.
oh. I mean, for a person who has of that stature, mm-hmm. God bless Justin Bieber for what he's created in his life, because it was positive, and it was
right.
I mean, he didn't sit out there and say "FFF the police,"
Right.
He created love songs. Okay, I can give him love songs.
And the next one we have is Clay Walker. If you don't like country music, you may not know who Clay Walker is. He did a meteoric rise to the top of the country charts. He was fantastic. His music was just unbelievable. I was heartbroken when I found out that he had MS. Now, the doctors were able to diagnose his MS very quickly. But he's still struggling to live a day-to-day life.
Wow.
MS is one of those things. It can be a gradual attack on your body. It can be a really fast, horrible. And from what I've been able to see, his is pretty fast. But, I feel bad for him only in days that end in Y. Anybody who's a Clay Walker fan will know that reference.
And you feel bad for these people. I mean, look at that famous baseball player who caught a disease that was already named after him. What was that?
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig. He actually caught Lou Gehrig's disease.
ALS.
Okay, we're going to call this Lou Gehrig's disease. Mm-hmm. And now he's got it? Oh, that's just bad luck right there.
So yeah,
that's the worst joke in the world, and I apologize.
Very talented actors and musicians who
are being struck down
in their prime by these horrible, debilitating diseases.
And now we acknowledge that they've done great things, and we acknowledge that it's terrible what is happening to them. Mm-hmm. Did they make a pact with the devil, and now the devil is due?
That they got to succeed in their career, in their field, and the devil went, haha, now you're...
Guess what? You've reached your pinnacle. Pay me your soul.
Which is really sad to think about, but it's one of those things that makes you go, why is it suddenly all of these
Yeah. All of it.
talented actors and musicians who've suddenly been struck down. I mean, I'm not saying they're the only ones.
Terribly.
They're just, I mean,
they're the
there's-
most notable of. I mean, people every day go through this.
I mean,
horror.
there's 6 that I just sat there and boom, 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 like that. I was able to write down their names.
See now, which has brought us to, like, my own personal issue. I've developed cranky face, which is pretty normal for a man my age.
It's really like RBF, only it's for men.
It's RBF is for women. Grumpy face. I'll be sitting there going, and little children will be afraid.
Yeah, so we just want you all to know we really feel for these people. And there are other actors and actresses, musicians, singers who had to cut their careers short
Oh.
because of debilitating diseases. These are the ones that I'm like, maybe it's because these people were famous during my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't, most of these, if not all of these, were something that was not caused by their own actions.
No, they didn't get high one day and wreck into a telephone pole with a Lamborghini.
Right.
These people were doing what they were doing, and from what I've seen, everybody on that list was pretty drug free and pretty positive, and created beauty and art in the world. But day to day children, day to day men and women, suffering from these things. It's a terrible, terrible thing, and we're sad for it. Now these people who've reached the pinnacle of greatness, and
they're leaving the loved ones behind. I mean, Michael J. Fox, I can't remember his wife's last name. Her name was Tracy. They met on the set of Growing Pains. And she's been with him through all of this. Clay Walker, he and his wife have been together through his diagnosis with MS and everything he's been struggling with. What?
In my dementia, I sit there thinking, I go, and you'd be with me, wouldn't you, baby? Oh no, I'd drop you like a flapjack. And then you keep talking. That would be fun. Oh, no, sweetie. Don't get me wrong. I'd drop you like a flapjack.
You just believe what you want.
But we just wanted to stop for a moment and say, we're sorry that you've suffered. Mm-hmm. And we're sorry for all the everyday people. But go out into the world today. Live the best day you can.
Right.
Because who knows what hits you tomorrow. Was it Matthew 8?
Matthew Perry.
No, the Bible verse.
Oh.
I quote the Bible, she doesn't understand. In Matthew, where it says, dwell not on tomorrow. Jump in there, get it done today, because who knows? Live. Don't work to live.
Yeah, every day.
Don't live to work.
Every day.
Just live.
Give kindness, love. Let people see your heart and live your day to the fullest. That's really all I have to say. And I've got to go help somebody who wants to go outside.